Hello, my friends. This podcast is for people who are learning English. If you are a beginner, or if you know a little English, this podcast will help you. I speak in slow and easy English so you can understand better. This podcast is also good for listening practice. You can listen many times. Each time you listen, you will learn more words and understand more. Today, our topic is how to learn English. I will tell you some easy steps. These steps are simple and very helpful. If you follow them every day, you can learn English fast. You do not need big books. You do not need to be perfect. You just need to listen, speak, read, and write a little every day. If you make mistakes, it is okay. Mistakes help you learn. So in this podcast, we will talk about how to learn English in a fun and easy way. This is a great way to learn and practice English at home. Now, listen carefully and try to understand every word. Let's start and learn English together.
Step 1. Listen to English every day. The first and most important step to learn English is to listen to English every single day, because listening is one of the best ways to understand the language and feel more comfortable with it. When you listen to English, your ears get used to the sounds, and your brain starts to remember the way English words are spoken, even if you do not understand everything at first. You can listen to many different things in English, like slow songs, simple podcasts, short YouTube videos, or even cartoons, because all of these can help you learn new words and hear how people speak in real life. Some people think they need to understand every word when they listen, but that is not true. Even if you only understand a few words, it is okay, because your brain is still learning and getting stronger with every minute you listen. You do not need to stop and check every word. Just enjoy the sound of English and keep going, because the more you listen, the better your understanding will become. Try to listen to English for at least 10 or 15 minutes each day, and if you can listen more, that is even better. But the important thing is to do it every day so your brain stays active in English. You can listen to English when you are doing other things, like walking, cooking, eating, or cleaning, because you do not always need to sit and study with a book. Listening can happen anytime and anywhere, like in the morning, during lunch, or before bed. Listening helps your ears and your mind work together, and this makes it easier for you to learn how to speak later, because first we hear, then we understand, and after that, we start to speak. Babies learn in the same way. They listen to people talking for a long time before they say their first word, and you can learn English just like that. You can also choose to listen to things you enjoy, like your favorite topic, because when you like what you are listening to, you want to listen more, and learning becomes fun, not hard. If you like food, watch cooking videos in English. If you like animals, watch animal stories or cartoons. If you like music, listen to easy English songs with lyrics so you can understand and follow the words. You can also use subtitles when watching videos, because reading and listening at the same time helps you connect the sounds with the words. Sometimes it's good to listen to the same video or podcast more than once. The first time, you may not understand much. The second time, you will understand more. And the third or fourth time, you will start to remember words and understand full sentences. This is how real learning happens, not fast, but slowly and clearly. So remember, listening every day is the first big step to learn English. You don't need to speak or write yet. Just listen with a happy heart, and you will become better with time.
Step 2. Read simple English books. The second step to learn English is to read simple English books every day, because reading helps you learn new words, understand sentence structure, and grow your English in a slow but strong way. When you read in English, your eyes and your brain work together, and they begin to learn how English is written, how words are used, and how ideas are shared in sentences. You do not need to read difficult books or big novels. Instead, start with small, easy storybooks that use simple words and short sentences, because those are the best books for people who are still learning. Children's storybooks, short English stories, comics, or English books with pictures are very good for beginners because they are fun to read and they help you understand the meaning of the words with the help of images. When you see a picture and a sentence together, your brain understands more easily and remembers the words for a longer time. Try to read books that match your level. Not too easy, not too hard, just enough to challenge you but still make you feel happy and comfortable while reading. You can start by reading just one page a day. You do not have to finish a whole book in one day. If you read one page every day, you will soon finish the book, and that will make you feel proud and happy. While reading, if you find a new word that you don't know, you can try to guess the meaning from the picture or the sentence. If you still don't understand, you can check it in a dictionary, but do not stop too many times. Just try to enjoy the story. Reading the same book more than once is also a very good idea. The first time, you may not understand everything, but the second or third time, your understanding becomes better and the words become more familiar to you. You will start to remember how the sentences are made, how the words are used, and this will help you when you speak or write English later. You can also read aloud. When you read the words out loud, your mouth gets used to the English sounds, and your speaking becomes better. Reading aloud is like speaking practice, and it gives you more confidence. If you don't want to read aloud, that's okay. You can also read silently in your mind and still learn a lot. If you have a notebook, you can write down some new words from your reading. Try to write their meanings in your own language, and also write a small sentence with that word. This is a good way to remember new vocabulary. So, my friends, try to read simple English books every day, even if it's just a few minutes. Reading helps you grow your English slowly, clearly, and with joy. Step by step, your English will get better, and one day you will read big books with confidence and a big smile.
3. Speak English daily. The third step to learn English is to speak English every day, because speaking is the best way to use what you learn and to become more confident with the language. Many people feel shy or afraid to speak in English because they think they will make mistakes. But making mistakes is a natural part of learning, and it is okay to speak even if your English is not perfect. You do not need to speak long sentences or big grammar words in the beginning. You can start with small, simple sentences like, I am going to school, or this is my book, or I like tea. These short sentences help you practice and feel comfortable when speaking. You can say these sentences while walking, cooking, or looking around. Just look at something and say its name in English. If you see a cat, say, this is a cat. If you are drinking water, say, I am drinking water. This is how you start to think in English. If you have a friend or family member who is also learning English, you can talk with them for 5 or 10 minutes each day. It is fun and very helpful to learn together. You can ask each other easy questions like, what did you eat today? Or how was your day? And try to answer in simple English. Speaking with someone else gives you more practice and helps you learn faster. But even if you don't have someone to talk with, you can still practice speaking. You can talk to yourself in front of a mirror, or you can speak your thoughts out loud in English. You can also pretend to talk to someone and make a small conversation. For example, you can pretend to order food in a restaurant by saying, hello, I want a chicken burger and a cold drink, please. This kind of practice is fun and builds your speaking confidence. Another good way to practice speaking is by repeating what you hear. If you listen to an English video or podcast, try to pause after each sentence and say the same sentence yourself. This helps your mouth and tongue learn the sounds of English. Try to copy the tone and rhythm. At first, it may feel strange, but with time, it becomes easier. Also, don't worry if you speak slowly. Speaking slowly is okay. It is better to speak slowly and clearly than to speak fast with many mistakes. Your speed will improve with time. The most important thing is to try and speak every day, even if it's only for 5 minutes. So my dear friends, remember this step. Speak English daily. You do not have to be perfect. You just have to try. Speaking is like exercise. The more you do it, the stronger you become. Day by day, your words will come faster, your sentences will become longer, and your confidence will grow. Keep going and never give up.
Step 4. Write simple sentences. The fourth step to learn English is to write simple sentences every day, because writing helps you remember what you learn and gives you more practice with English words and grammar. When you write, your brain works slowly and carefully, and this helps you learn in a deeper and stronger way. Many people think that writing is difficult, but if you start with small and easy steps, you will see that writing can be fun and very helpful. You do not need to write big paragraphs or long essays. You can start by writing just 1 or 2 short sentences each day. For example, you can write, "Today is a hot day," or "I ate rice and chicken for lunch," or "I like to watch cartoons." These simple sentences are easy to make, and they help you build confidence with your English writing. The most important thing is to write something every day, even if it is only a few words. One good idea is to keep a small notebook just for English writing. You can call it your English diary. Every day, write the date and then write a few sentences about your day. You can write about what you did, what you saw, what you ate, or how you felt. For example, "Today I went to the market. I bought vegetables. I saw my uncle. I was happy." This kind of writing is simple, but it helps you use your own life to practice English. You can also write about things around you. Look around your room and write what you see. For example, "There is a bed in my room. I have a blue bag. The fan is on the wall." You can also describe a photo or write about your favorite food, your best friend, or your pet. Writing about familiar things makes it easier for you to think and use the right words. If you learn new words during reading or listening, you can write those words in your notebook. Try to write 1 sentence with each new word. This will help you remember the meaning and how to use the word in a sentence. For example, if you learn the word happy, you can write, "I feel happy when I play with my friends." Don't worry if your spelling or grammar is not perfect. It is okay to make mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. You will learn from them as you write more and more. If you want, you can ask someone to check your sentences or use a simple app to help you find small errors. So, my friends, try to make writing English a small part of your day. Just 5 or 10 minutes is enough. The more you write, the more confident you will feel. Writing helps you think clearly, use new words, and remember English better. Step by step, your writing will improve, and you will be proud of your progress. Step 5. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. The 5th and final step to learn English is very important. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, because mistakes are a natural part of learning, and they help you grow. Many people feel shy or nervous when they speak, read, or write in English because they think, "What if I say something wrong?" or "What if people laugh at me?" But the truth is, every learner makes mistakes, and making mistakes is how we learn new things in life. When babies learn to walk, they fall many times, but they stand up again and try once more. They do not stop walking just because they fall. In the same way, when you learn English, you may use the wrong word or the wrong tense, or you may not say the sentence correctly. But that is okay. Each mistake is a small teacher. It shows you what to fix and how to get better. If you never try because you are afraid of mistakes, you will not improve. But if you try, speak, write, and read even with mistakes, you will slowly become better. The goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to keep learning. One day, you will look back and see how much you have grown because you didn't stop when you made mistakes. Sometimes people think they must speak English like a native speaker, but that is not true. You don't need to speak fast or use big words. You just need to communicate clearly and keep learning.
Many people around the world speak English as a second language, and they all make small mistakes, and that's completely normal. When someone corrects your mistake, be happy, not sad. That correction helps you understand and learn. You can say, "Thank you for helping me," and try to say it the right way next time. If nobody corrects you, you can still learn by reading more, listening more, and checking your sentences with a simple app or asking a teacher or friend. Also, remember to laugh at your mistakes sometimes. Learning should be fun. If you say something funny or wrong, smile and try again. Don't be too serious. The more relaxed you are, the easier it becomes to speak and learn. Be kind to yourself and give yourself time to learn. So, my dear friends, never let the fear of mistakes stop you from learning English. Speak with confidence, write with courage, and read with joy. Every day is a new chance to learn something. Your small steps, your practice, and your mistakes are all part of your English journey. Keep going, be brave, and one day you will speak English with great confidence and a big smile.